Yes, here we go. Uh, so check it out. It shouldn't be as difficult as last week. Just a little numerical challenge here. What we'll do is we'll have an Olympic event exercise for the theme. So we'll have a javelin with our body bar and kind of swimming with a stability ball. So make sure you have those things on hand. All right, we have about 6 exercises as usual. We'll try to roll with 6. So we'll start off with our warm up which will be a 2-lap Indian mile, staying close together, kind of like they do on the Tour de France. It's kind of like it reminds me of that. So anyway, the Indian mile run, 2 laps, and let's get started. So after those 2 laps, what we'll do is you'll go to your mat and you'll mark these 3 exercises, or the first 3 exercises for 1 minute. And you have 6 total that you'll do for that 1 minute, and then you'll come back the next round and then we'll have a count. Okay, so here we go. First 3 exercises, 1 minute. After those 3 exercises, and we'll take that sprinting run to the end of, or to the entrance, and then back to the curb or sidewalk area as a home base. All right, so that curb or sidewalk to entrance is our distance, and that's how we'll do the javelin after we do the 3 exercises. All right, so here's what it'll look like with a dumbbell. So 1 minute, just basic overhead crunch. Like so. Arms here, you're not here. Right here, 45 peripheral view. And coming back up. Right there. So I'm going from that to a squat. To a squat jump, 2 dumbbells preferably. So squat, coming up to an upright row. Press up. So upright row, press up. So it's a clean and press move from a squat with your dumbbells. So I have 1 minute right here. Clean upright row, flip and press up. And try to reverse it the same way as I come up, down, flip, and then come down. All right, after that, we're at the curb. We're gonna do an overhead, not sideways, slightly to the front, right over my head, single leg, jump onto the curb with a press. And if you want to jump up, walk down, you can do that as well to start off with on the first round. All right, we'll switch sides, going about 10 this side, 10 this side, and we'll just keep switching for that whole minute. And then what's going to happen after that is you'll grab the body bar, start at the curb, home base, and you're running all the way down to the entrance, sideways with the javelin. So before I go, I'm going to get a toss-up for 10 toss-ups, just like this, as though I was throwing it like that, 10 times that side. And then I'm going to run with going back with like a side skip, keeping this arm up. So I have a side skip, run like so. When I get to the entrance, same thing, this arm goes up, pressing up like that, and then we're running all the way back. So with that javelin, it'll be 10 little presses up as though you're throwing it. But you won't, of course, you won't release it. So we'll do 10 on both sides, and then you'll run back to the curb and run to the drive entrance with that. So that's the first Olympic exercise is going to be with that javelin. All right, the next one we're going to make sure you have your stability ball and your weights. We'll start off with an upright row jack with your dumbbells, and then we'll also go to a glute bridge with a fly, and then we'll go to a little heel to butt squat bicep curls. All right, so kind of like that squat to overhead press, but we're staying here with a jack. So I'll use my mat for my distance, and I'm just coming up just like this. Just upright row, basic move. All right, upright row with 2 dumbbells. Hopefully you have 2 dumbbells in hand. After that, you go to a single leg glute bridge. Hip is up, weights in the opposite hand, and I have a fly crunch. So I want to try to stay up, activated. Leg comes up, hand comes up to shoot. So here. And don't go too fast, you might hit your shin like the old school bicycle pedal. Not gonna be fun. Okay, so after we get that motion each side, so I'll just switch. After 10 reps, I'll just switch legs. 10 reps, switch legs, and then that's still time for a minute. Bicep curls with a squat. Funky movement here, all right? Bicep curl with a hamstring curl squat. So 2 dumbbells. So I have my hamstring curl squat, hamstring curl squat, hamstring curl squat. So I'm like this. The leg I hamstring curl with is where I lunge or squat to. Bicep curl coming up, that side here. So it's kind of like I'm traveling with motion on that squat. So after that, your weights, I will go ahead and run with my dumbbells in hand, run down to the end parking lot just so I have a traveling movement to get our heart rate up. Then you'll come back to your stability ball, and then you'll have you have reps on this as well. And then, I forgot to say it. Okay. So how do we do this? So what we're going to do with the javelin, as well as our swimming motion, is that we'll count to 10 and we'll switch sides, but we have a total of 150 reps. All right, 150 reps. So what we'll do is I'll get 75 reps. So I'll count 10, I'll count 10, someone else is counting their 10, someone else is counting their 10, and when we get to 75, then we run down to the other side and we'll do the next 75. So we have 150 reps total. And once we get to 150, we sprint back and then we go to the next exercise. So amongst the 3 of you guys, 150 reps total is what we're aiming at. So that'll be our mathematical challenge there. Same way here. Once I finish the 3 mat movements, I'm coming back to the ball. Going back to the ball, and I have 150, somewhat of a butterfly coming out to the side right here, and I'll count my own reps, my own speed. Squeezing my back, somewhat of a butterfly move, like that. And of course, if y'all did 50 each, that'll be balanced, but we'll just keep saying who has what number as we're going. So we end up with a total of 150 reps, all right? And we're just going forward on this motion, going as fast as you can within a safe movement, not over-exaggerating. All right, so mat drills will be for 1 minute. Your Olympic traveling drill will be 150 reps split up amongst the group. All right, we'll switch that around on Wednesday to make it a little more easier to keep up with those numbers, but we'll just keep it the same this time. So if we can repeat that twice, that will put us in a working zone with good effort. Peace.